My name is Nicholas Somera, and I play the character Lochlan Serra. Sometimes known as Lucky, I suppose, if you know him really well.
Lucky.
Uncle!
I was worried you'd forget this place.
Never.
Haven't been fishing in quite a while.
I've been busy, Uncle, you know. The training is not easy.
The vein and all that.
So Lochlan was a very interesting character. It's the first time, actually, believe it or not, in the current rule set at least, where I've played a character like a bard, or specifically a bard. So Lochlan bucks the trend of being kind of your typical playboy, let's just try to get in the pants of anything that moves sort of bard. He takes his multitude of jobs very seriously, and so the inspiration for the character was to create a character that somehow managed to have 3 chips with only 2 shoulders to put them on. He's very much focused on proving himself, not only to the people around him, but also kind of to himself and to society at large, given his position, especially his position in who he is racially in the world at large. What really kind of locked me in with this character was when I decided upon the race, because in the setting, Holdoon, maybe in some other settings might be kind of like a half-elf. Being a mixed-race person in real life, it was a really interesting way for me to kind of explore that space. And then we put the added layer a little on into the character development of making him an Oniro. So we add this extra spicy little bit of he's a person in a secret society, kind of like a secret police sort of organization, hunting after these secret, divine touched beings that he actually is one.
There's a place that I can bring you to, but you do not need to hide who you are.
Well then, Zir and you of all people should know I have 2 families. I'm a Holdoon also, and my mother is the first to be on the council. Seems a bit cowardly to up and run at the very first sign of equal treatment.
It added all these nice layers of intrigue, and I think that's when the character really started to become interesting to me. I got to really kind of explore something very personal, but then at the same time we add this fantastical element of the intrigue to it. I had so many really enjoyable moments playing Locke, and especially in the interactions that I had with the rest of the party. There are so many funny moments where he's abusing the ability to manipulate people through disguise or other kind of sometimes played for gags.
I'm then gonna cast Disguise Self.
Oh, okay.
I say. And then as he rounds the corner, looking like this, just very gussied up. I say there. Pardon me. Are you the proprietor of this here establishment?
I really enjoyed any of the moments where Locke is able to drop a little bit of his personal facade, not just the things that he did in the moments to deceive somebody for some particular gain, but the one that the character he's in all the time.
Another noble washout. Can't cut it.
That
Did
one-
your daddy not pay enough for your gear?
The mask slips a tiny bit, and Lochlan says, "Don't talk about me, Pa."
The one that represents the mask that we all wear day to day. Anytime he got to drop that and speak like really genuinely to one of the other party members or to one of the NPCs, those are really interesting moments to me because they were the ones I had to think the hardest of, like, it's like the joke, right? I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude, and this is Lochlan to a tease, where he's like, all right, not only do I have to drop the deception that I have for everyone else, but maybe I have to bring down some of the deception I have to do to myself too in this moment. So those were my favorite moments, I think, is when he got to be this version of himself that's proverbially naked. I think my biggest surprise in the campaign, if we're going to be very, very specific, was at the climax. Boogs having shown a pattern throughout the entire series of kind of flying off at the handle when the pressure was really on. Understandably so, I think, in many situations, but having a cool level-headed moment with Lochlan's uncle.
It's kind of petty, wouldn't you say? What's done is done, it can't be taken back. Horns can't be unsinged. Families and limbs can't be reknitted. Mistakes can't be undone, but we can fucking stop making them. Puck, there's no need to claim a justice on this man. And Boogs, my uncle, like any good father, would do anything to protect his loved ones, just as you would. And I have. I'm not asking you to love each other or kiss on each other or any of that. None of that shite. But let's bury the fucking hatchet, aye?
this is it, and we got to put this aside to get it done. And that was like a huge surprise to me, and it was a great turning point for both for Boog's character, but also for Lochlan's character too, because he got to see kind of the fruits of both him and his uncle's labors in trying to lay the groundwork for turning things around. So that was a pleasant surprise in that regard.